21st of March 2021. Happy spring, everyone! First day of spring. Spring, how is it called? Equinox, I think. Happy spring, everyone! I don't know what's the weather in your country or in your city or in your region. Here in New York City, it's a gorgeous sunny day. It's I think 15 or 20 degrees. I don't know. It's super warm. It's beautiful. So I'm very happy, and I'm especially happy that I'm able to enjoy some of it from here from my apartment, because I have south-facing windows, so the sun is able to come inside. Because as you have read in the title of this live stream, I'm home with COVID. And so I'm quarantining together with my husband. We cannot go out. We've been quarantining for a week now. So that's it. That's it. Ciao Loris, l'ho preso, sì. Sono qua. What else? I don't know. I didn't even know whether I should make a live stream or not. Sunday is usually my publishing day. Obviously, I haven't been preparing any video because I've been sick the entire week. But I thought, as you can see, I'm not super sick. I don't feel like crap. So it's okay. It's okay. I thought I might just, I don't know, pop out in the world of the internet for a few minutes and just tell you, especially for those of you who have, maybe you have sent me emails or messages, or you have been writing comments on my videos, which I usually always answer. I haven't been working for the entire week. I started having symptoms last Sunday, the day where I published my last videos, and since then I stopped working completely. I stopped, I don't really use the computer anymore, if not for watch videos. As you can see, there are computers here. So nobody knew that this live stream was coming, but I can see that you are still very numerous. That's very interesting. Even if I don't announce the live stream in advance, you're still able to join even for spontaneous live streams. I've been thinking about this live stream the entire day. Well, I was thinking about it in the past couple of days. And this entire day, I thought about beginning this live stream in a very dramatic way, actually. I wanted to start this live stream in silence and eating some very strong flavored food. Because I'm not able to taste anything at the moment, so it would have been fun to just eat like a clove of raw garlic, something like that. But then I decided for something less dramatic. Anyway, let me see who is here, because I see that you're commenting so much. Hi, Ramses. Hello, Liz in Toronto. My friend Elisabetta. Francesco, I guess. Ciao, ragazzi. Take 7, hi. Carlos. Someone asked how I am, how I feel. I feel fine. I'm sick, but lightly sick. I feel I don't have fever anymore since a few days, which is very good. Sorry, I don't even want to read the my energy levels are very low, as you can imagine. So honestly, even scrolling and reading comments now is, I don't really want to do it. I'm sorry, don't take it personally. I'm just gonna read the last ones. How did I catch the virus? I have no idea. I caught it from my husband probably because he started having a few symptoms first. He's mainly asymptomatic. He hasn't had any fever probably, but he also cannot taste or smell anything, and all these little symptoms he started having 2 days before me, so I guess I took it from him. Ciao Floppy, grazie. Mandi a tutti furlans. Cristina, una friulana in Piemonte. I've seen you've enjoyed my last video about the freelance here in New York City, the Fame Furlane club in New York City. I was so happy and also surprised that that video had so much success. It was just very little vlog that I did quite spontaneously as well. Even there, I didn't know up to the last second whether I would have had the courage to film or not, because, you know, when you meet so many new people and you are in an uncomfortable situation, it's hard to also stick out your camera and put it in front of people and film them. It's kind of weird, but I made it, and that video has had so many good comments, and also I received emails from other freelance that didn't know even my channel, and they thanked me also for recording this video. So I'm very, very happy about that, and I can see that there are many freelance in the chat right now as well. Emandi to all the freelance watching and listening right now. It's not 13 degrees in New York City at the moment. It's more than that. I don't know how much, because in the sun it's warmer. I would say in the sun it feels like 20 degrees. It's pretty amazing. Filippo asked me if I got tested. Of course, Filippo, I'm not just imagining that I have COVID. When I had the first symptoms last week, I went to get tested immediately, and with the rapid test, I was told after 1 minute that I was positive to COVID. Mandi. Someone asked why I'm not answering to questions on, I don't know where. As I was saying, I've been sick the entire week. I'm not working. I'm not checking my email. I'm not checking the comments. I'm not checking anything. So, and to be honest, the situation has been very slowly, like I'm healing very slowly. I don't even know if I'm healing or not. The only good thing is that I stopped having fever a couple of days ago, which is very good, but I keep feeling very, very congested. You can probably hear it from my voice. I feel like the channels of my nose are burning and I have a constant headache. Everything is I don't know, but it's completely fine. These are just very, very light symptoms. The worst thing at the moment, to be honest, is that I'm not able to feel any taste of the food. I started a couple of days ago. I was hoping that I was immune to that symptom because my husband was having it already and I didn't, but it came to me as well. I'm not able to smell anything, which is good because I usually have a very sensitive nose, and it's more the bad smells, the ones that you pick up, than the good smells. So I'm happy about it. But this way I cannot taste anything. Literally any food that I taste, my husband is able at least to understand a little bit of the flavor of the food. I don't even understand if the food I'm eating is salty or sweet or sour. It could literally taste like poop that I would have no idea. It's very, very weird. Ciao Salvatore. No self, at least you don't have to worry about American tomatoes tasting like nothing. Yeah, but now everything tastes like nothing. It's terrible. I wanted just to hi Judith. Also, I've seen Judith is in the chat, one of my moderators and patrons as well. I just wanted to describe how the COVID procedures are here, because I'm obviously in contact with all my relatives and friends in Italy, so I know how things are managed in the region of Friuli, especially Friuli Venezia Giulia. I think the other regions in Italy are similar, although I think the thing has been managed at the regional level. I don't know. Anyway, these are the differences. First of all, when we started having symptoms, and by symptoms I mean that I started coughing for one day, and then I went to sleep in the night, and I've had fever the entire night. I was shaking, I was feeling super cold, so I was sure that I had fever. So the morning after, we woke up and I had no idea what to do. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know whether we could go get tested or not, and blah, blah, blah. But in the end, we just, with the internet, it's very easy. You go and type on Google, what should I do if I have COVID symptoms? And, there are government sites here in the United States that tell you what to do. So we had to get tested. And in order to get tested, you have to call the clinic first if you have symptoms, which was very good, because something that I've learned is that if you are infected with COVID, there is a difference if you have symptoms and not, in terms of how contagious you are. If you are having symptoms, you are more contagious than if you are not having symptoms. I didn't know that. That's why if you have symptoms, you should definitely not go out or, go to the doctor physically, nothing. So in Italy, for example, what happens is that if you have symptoms, you have a COVID testing station at the drive-in. So you can get tested while you are in your car. And that way you can keep isolated even if you are getting tested. Here, of course, it's not like that, also because I'm in Manhattan, in the middle of a city, so that wouldn't make much sense. But I was very surprised by the fact that we were invited to go to our closest clinic, and there we were treated as any other patient, without any regard of the fact that we were symptomatic. And I kept trying to say to the staff, hey, I'm symptomatic. You understood what I said, right? I'm symptomatic. I have fever. But they didn't treat me differently. They made me wait a few minutes before getting into the clinic, and I was waiting in the waiting room with other people. Of course, I was wearing a double mask, but I wore a double mask. Nobody asked me to do that, and nobody asked me to sanitize my hands. So I was very surprised by that. And then I went into the little room where I got tested, and finally the doctor or nurse, I don't know who she was, she finally asked me if I had symptoms, so I was finally able to say, yes, I have symptoms. After that, the doctor came in and she told me that I tested positive to COVID. And here is the most surprising thing of all. She gave me some instructions of what to do. She told me you have to quarantine for 10 days, you and your husband, don't go out because you can contagion other people. And then she told me, after 10 days, since the first day that you had symptoms, you're gonna be able to stop quarantining. So you can go back to work if you work with other people. And she specifically told me, after 10 days, don't come again to get tested, because it's possible that you test positive even if you're not infected anymore. And I would be curious to know how the procedure is in other countries other than in the United States and in Italy, because this is what happens in New York, at least. I don't know in other states of the United States. What happens in Friuli or in Italy is that before you go out of quarantine, let's say, if you've had COVID, you have to test negative. And I don't even know if you have to have 2 negative tests before you go back to work. And everything is very much controlled. If you are having COVID, if you're sick, you receive a call every day at the same time, and there is the staff on the phone will ask you some questions that are always the same. Like, everything is way more structured in Italy, and they really make sure that you stay at home, you don't spread the virus around. Here, I could really just go out right now without even a mask, and nobody would tell me anything. So that was very, very surprising for me, and I would be curious to know how it is in other places, honestly. Yeah, some Italians say that in Italy, after 1 negative test, you can go back to work. Here, it's not like that. You don't even have to have 1 negative test. You don't have to get tested at all. You are just advised to stay 10 days in quarantine. That's it. And then in Italy, there is also much more bureaucracy. Like, you get letters of isolation or whatnot. Oh, Giorgio says that it's not like that, after a certain number of days, you can go out in Italy too, even if you are positive. Are you sure? Because all I've hearing was not that. Andrea in the UK says that the situation is similar there. After 10 days, you can restart your daily routine if you no longer have fever. These are the World Health Organization guidelines too. Yeah, see, other Italians are talking about the letters of the public hygiene service, that you have to have this letter before being able to go out again and stuff like that. Anyway, let me see. I'm reading your comments, sorry. So, well, apparently situation is pretty confusing to everyone. Somebody's talking about low vitamin D. I'm making sure to get some sunshine. I sat in my fire escape for 15 minutes in the sun. Ooh. Hey David, thanks for the super chat. I've seen one of my friends yesterday. Ok, I read in Italian because I don't have the energy to translate in English. Ho visto uno dei miei amici ieri, dopo lui mi diceva che ha ricevuto il suo test negativo e anche lui ha detto che dopo 2 settimane si può uscire. He's saying after 2 weeks you can go out. Yeah, but 2 weeks is 14 days. I've been told that I can go out after 10 days already. So... Auke asked me, where did I get it from? I have no idea. I probably got it from my husband, who might have gotten it from everywhere because my husband works with the public, so it's very hard to say where he got it. Yeah, I see several people from Italy saying that before you go out again, you have to have the letter from the health authorities, let's say. So you cannot just go out on your own by yourself. Ciao Elvezio, che mi chiede se posso sintetizzare in italiano. Che cosa significa sintetizzare? Che cosa? Come stanno gli amici della Famiglia Friulana? Credo tutti bene. Io ho avvisato che sono stata testata positiva al Covid. Hi Scott, yeah, I have COVID. David, thank you for the super chat. My husband is doing okay, thanks for asking, Martin. My husband's restaurant. My husband had to close the restaurant for a few days, unfortunately, to make sure that everyone, all the other people from the staff got tested and had the time to get tested and be able to make sure that everyone who is working there is not positive to COVID. So that was a big financial damage, but I guess that's just common sense, right? Natasha from Jamaica says, once you test positive, you have to go into quarantine for 14 days. And after 14 days, you have to get another test to make sure you are negative before returning to work. Natasha, this is exactly what I was expecting from here too. Apparently, procedures are different in each country or each region. Ciao Riccardo da Belluno. Judith asked me how it's breathing. My breathing is totally fine, Judith. Don't worry. I just have, sometimes I have a little bit of cough, but as you can see, I am totally fine. I am very lucky that I haven't had any respiratory problems or anything similar. It's just a normal sickness for me. I mean, it's not normal because it's way longer than the normal flu, but I mean that it's not that bad. So many of you are asking me what medications I'm taking. I don't know why you're so curious, but I'm just taking some ibuprofen. I took paracetamol and ibuprofen. That's it. Something for fever. Ciao Paolo da Livorno. Annabella, yes, the scientific research are so, I don't know, a bit confusing, I guess. Michael, hi there, from Abruzzo. Always learning from Cortina d'Ampezzo. Ciao a tutti. Okay. I think that's it. I think I've made my work for today. I came out to the public and gave you notice that this is the situation. So yeah, just know that I'm sick. That's why I'm not answering, and I'm not getting better very quickly. So I don't know when I'm gonna be able to start again with my normal schedule, publishing schedule. The ones that know me better know that I am very good at taking my rest, and I don't have any intention of working while I'm sick. Sickness is a time for giving time to your body to rest. So until I'm gonna feel better, I'm not gonna force myself and do anything else. Okay, let me, oh my god, so many new comments. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired now. David, thanks for the super chat again. Mi raccomando, tè alle erbe con miele invece di zucchero, minestrone. 3-4 coperte se sentite freddo. Don't worry, David, we have everything under control. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me into this live stream, and thank you for all your gute Besserung and all your greetings, and I will see you hopefully soon. In the meantime, take care, wear your masks, wash your hands, and be safe. Bye bye.